Eh? How are you recording on your own? Who sent you? Biko, who sent you to record on your own? Please, camera. Oh. I don't understand. I'm trying to set up. You. I need this to be lower. You know? I need to be like that. Hey, better aesthetics. Up again. It said be mommy. Absolutely stunning. Microphone. Why do I feel like using this is just absolutely gonna be legendary? Because I don't need this microphone right now. Let's leave that for another day. Okay. 3, 2, 1. This is hilarious. I'm gonna put the radio. For more aesthetics, I'm putting the radio. Better. 3, 2, 1. Action. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just sitting on a bin bag chair. It's a bin bag. It's made of beans. Beans in the bag. Well, like little balls, I guess. Like little ball beans, or whatever you call it. So, basically, I'm just having, well, what's today's basically Wednesday, and I was supposed to be doing like my mini podcast around now, but because of the time, it's 6:26 right now. 6:26 right now. I'm gonna do my podcast after this. So this story is just it's just gonna be very straight to the point and very because a lot of things have been happening lately, and I mean, let's talk about my podcast for now. So my podcast is on love, sex, romance, friendship, relationships, work relationships, family relationships, relationship with your doctor, etc., neighbors, etc. So the next podcast episode is actually on friendship, and the reason why I've been a bit slower in doing that one at the minute is because I've been working on a song at the moment. I've been working on a song, and that song is taking me seriously a long while to, like, because of the song, I end up having to postpone the recent episode in question, which is why I'm doing it today. I should have done it a couple of days ago. And the topic on the relationship subcategory friendship. So basically, the way I've been feeling and considering releasing a cover and working on a cover is being really occupying my mind lately. And also what has been really occupying my mind lately is also university, and other things that have been occupying my mind lately is just thinking in my heart, where is the love of my life. I can feel him. He's far away. He probably doesn't know he probably doesn't know that. Wherever he is. If he's awake, wherever he is, whether he's sleeping, I pray him for the love of my life. Whoever he is, wherever he is. No, guys, like, I didn't drink anything, okay? I'm sober. Alright. I didn't drink anything apart from tea. So, one thing that people have asked me is what exactly the YouTube channel about, and I said, this YouTube channel is a continuation from other previous YouTube channels that had been removed by YouTube or by Google. I don't even know what was happening, but anytime I had the channel, they would remove it. This is the thing, or they'll stop me from using it, or they'll remove a video or whatever. So there is one channel that I was quite consistent on, and another channel, but that one was a feature channel with another girl. But I think she relocated back to her country or something like that. But anyways, I do feel as though this channel is really, 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 it's like a one-stop shop. This channel is a one that will have literally everything on it. So I can't just say this is just a vlogging YouTube channel, or just it's basically just all the videos that I feel like I need to share, I need to post. This is a one-stop. Sorry, because a few people are a bit late on my podcast, and that's because they're waiting for me to upload it on YouTube. If for some reason I haven't gotten around uploading it on YouTube, it is because I'm busy with other things. It is because, like, the podcast is the podcast. Go check the podcast out. And the other things I wanted to share about what's going on is, you know, I'm happy I'm living less of dramatic drama. I think less drama, like, life, you know, less drama is a drama-free life, I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily be like there's been any fights, arguments going on lately, but this topic on friendship, I'm still this episode on friendship on the podcast, I'm still so trying to start on it, but it's just the song that I'm working on. It's just too. It's just too serious. It's just too. Some things are just. It's very emotional. I have been in some situations where, you know, the times that I really wanted to share my covers, and I did some of my covers and stuff like that, it wasn't necessarily as long as I would have wanted to share them. And then I remember when I post them, it's like, oh, you need to recognize the credit. And I'm like, I did put the credit on, I did mention the credit, you know what I mean? And then when it was my song, like actual song that I had, I only shared it live at one point. I think it's on Periscope to this, because Periscope is no longer live. They're live, I mean, they stopped Periscope, but you can still watch the videos. You can still watch videos on Periscope and stuff like that. But I do remember a few people tuning around England, London and England as well, and the United Kingdom. And also outside of the United Kingdom, like the States, Asia and stuff like that. I do feel like, because I'm very big on like copyright, I'm very understanding about music. I know a lot about music privacy and copyright and all that stuff. So I will not, what's the word, be able to share any new song in full length, or in full, yeah, in full length. That's just not on. That's just not what I'm on right now. And someone did ask me, do you need sponsors on your YouTube, or do you need features? And I was thinking, no, thank you. No, thank you. Right now, no. Okay? Probably when I hit 2,000 2K. When I hit the 2K, the 2000K subscribers, then I will be features on here, and I will permit it, and I will be featuring other people on here, and I will permit sponsors. But until then, no thank you. Until then. So if you can help me to reach the 2K subscribers, the 2K subscribers on my YouTube channel, then I might consider, we're talking about features on this channel. We're talking about sponsorships on this channel as well, for this channel. But for now, because someone did say they wanted me to promote something on here, and I said we need to negotiate something, but it's nothing's being negotiated. I'm so sorry. There is no promo going for you on it. If you don't like it, there's nothing I can do about it. So basically, yeah, so these 2 tracks are just so emotional. The one I've been working on, it's just too, I don't know whether it's emotional, but I don't know whether it's not intended to be emotional, but then it's so, because at the moment I've been missing this particular friend, but then it's just like she's not around. She left. I think she left town, I think for good or temporarily. I don't know what's going on. Sad. And I had to hear it from other people, and it's so emotional. The thing is, I did have this classmate in school at one point that said, we'll be friends forever, and then when we finished school, I never heard from that person. They literally deserted. Whereas people that didn't make promises to me, they basically were more consistent than the people that made the promises. Because with me, like, I wouldn't want people to make a promise to me, if you don't want to keep it, if you know that you find it hard to keep. But I really feel as though it's very, very, very important to just stay true to who you are, and stay true to what you want, and stay true to what would make you happy. I do feel as though sometimes people don't necessarily stay true to who they are, and get to know their identity, because identity is very important. But I'd rather get to know my identity and get to know what I like, get to know who I am, more than for someone to tell me who I am. Like people that they point fingers and they say this is who you are, and blah 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 blah. It's different if you're talking about your background, your traditional background, like cultural history and stuff like that. This is who you were in your family. Your family were like this, or you were, or this is your family background. But not for someone to point fingers and say that this is who you are, or this is not who you are anymore, or this is who. It's like, who are you to tell me this is who I am? So are people going through like identity crisis, and then what's worse is when they literally reach the midlife crisis. It's like the identity crisis and the midlife crisis together, and they can't differentiate exactly what is the crisis, because it's the identity crisis plus their midlife crisis together like a sandwich. So this is why I would recommend people, I don't know, go, this is the location I'm at. Why are you telling me your location? I don't know, a bit confused. This is where I am. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, that's weird. Why are you telling me where you are? And then the worst thing is now messaging me, then calling me back again. Well, First time I'm returning a call, the second time, it's just around the same few minutes, like 10 minutes. Meet me here, meet me here, meet me here. I'm like, how can I meet you anywhere when you are just finished meeting someone, they're about to meet someone else, and where you're telling me to meet you is not even where you're saying you are currently, which is absolutely ludicrous. Ludicrous. It's like I'm thinking you grown man can't even use your brain to think. You're not thinking. I was just like, this is just annoying. Like, I don't really care if you're just dark chocolate and you are just your hair is just, your face is just what I like. Everything from head to toe is just what I like. And then the way you were speaking the day before is just what I liked. But the next day, you are being a he goat. Is it a he goat? Being a goat. And then very stubborn. Because then I'm here at the location, which is basically local from where I am, next to the mall. So downstairs from the mall. And then I'm just standing there at this Stratford and I'm just thinking, so you are sending me a picture or video of where you are, but you don't want to use your legs to go down the stairs, even though where you told me to wait for you is here. I said, what is this nonsense? What are you doing? I'm just standing there video calling. This is just not nice. This is just not sweet. This is absolutely a shambles. Do you know this disrespectful person is still messaging me, asking me and apologizing for the stupid behavior, because the place they told me to meet is where they remember they need to go home. They need to take that route to go home. And they're telling me to meet them somewhere. So this is what happened here. I believe I walked past this person on the stairs 2 times now, because I remember going up the stairs and coming back down, and then I remember seeing someone standing there, and I was like, I clearly you probably, and they go, oh, I gave you about 10 minutes. I'm going now. I don't understand that. And then calling me, and I'm hearing like, I'm not saying, assuming there's a female, because the females are on the bus or the train, right? But next to him, the females are asking a question and saying, who are you talking to? It's just like, this guy is weird. Actually, this man, this is one of the strangest human beings I've ever. I mean, I've come across some strange human beings, but this is super strange. I remember even calling my mum while all of this was going on. I was calling my mum, right? Because someone has done something as ludicrous, as strange as this before, but in the case where they had to bring their sibling to come and talk to me while they were stalling, which is a bit, where is your brain? Coconut. I wish I can get those coconuts and just, I don't know if I could hear that. That's a coconut. Oh, coconut brain. What are you doing? And I remember even like wilding out and just like telling them. No, that's the thing though. He didn't expect me to not wild out. There's sometimes times you need to wild out because the person knows what they're clearly doing. You know, there's some people, they don't know what they are doing. They are doing something without thinking, and they feel like you don't clock and you're not clocking. And then when you've clocked from the onset, I said, worst comes to scenario, worst comes to worst, I am window shopping. I am going. I might as well probably, I don't know, like, yeah, window shopping and talk to like my mum on the phone while I'm out, or just talk to like a friend or something. I don't know. I was just laughing at the whole situation, but at the same time, I did, and I wasn't like laughing, ha ha ha, but I was laughing like, one of those he goats and cowards, and this person would be a very bait the worst liar ever. I remember on my way there, I was like, this man is one of the worst liars ever. I'm going to see the evidence. We are going to see it. To be honest, I was correct, to be honest, because he was definitely lying. And then I got an apology. So I got back home, I got an apology. I got calls and apologies and stuff like that. But it still wasn't him because in the background, all I was hearing was, who is that? You on the phone to. And I'm like, if it's just that you just finished meeting one friend, you're meeting another friend, and you can just not, it's like, I might even with you. Are we even dating? Like, do you know what I mean? Are we even friends like that? I mean, it's just common courtesy and respect. You know, you don't really like he didn't have to do all this. I'm in this location. I'm in that location. I'm in this. I'm in that. Like, and then saying to meet someone last minute, knowing apparently I live near where he's meeting someone, which is absolutely ludicrous, or where he just finished meeting someone. Just ludicrous. Just a ludicrous. If you don't know what that means, go check the dictionary. Ludicrous. I was like, for the big age, this is what you're doing. I said, no, this I've not met. You're like a shadow of this other person that I've met before. This is the similar behavior, but just a different type of scenario, similar behavior. People like characters that I can't stand. Sorry, don't even dare come and message me. Don't even dare come and call me. Call me for what? For being, I'll boot you out. I will boot you out, call. Don't even call me for, don't even text me if you know your behavior, your character like that, because there's some very disrespectful people. They can even. So I don't know, because I do feel like there's two things going on here. Some of them need to be in psych wards. One, for a very long time, based on probably yes, can't accept a no for an answer, and also probably do the most in terms of probably paying you crazy surprise visits that you don't expect. Restraining order, restraining order, and then some of them it's just a block delete by because it's just no, seriously, because it's just like, what do you think this world is going to do? Because I said no. Because I said no to you. Because I said no. Because I said no. You're trying to what? The whole world doesn't revolve around me saying no to you. So you're telling me you won't live your life. You're telling me you won't. You're telling me that because I said, this is the crazy thing. I remember I haven't had someone I date before who had said they wanted to basically kill themselves because I was breaking up with them due to the fact that they were being disrespectful, and they literally cheating and other stuff, disrespectful things they were doing, and that list of stuff, to be honest. And now they were the ones that want to kill themselves over what they were doing to me. I don't know, but something tells me something is not okay over there. It's happened twice. Two guys I've actually said that before, and I just thought that's a bit weird, because you weren't being, honest or faithful. You weren't being, I don't know, like the disrespect was high. It was like more than 3-4 things on that list. Probably like 5 things. And I didn't say don't talk to me. I didn't say they shouldn't talk to me or anything, but it's just very like But I do think all in all, right now, and in some time, I keep saying probably 2 to 3 weeks, but I've changed my mind, not 2 to 3 weeks. Probably like after my birthday. My birthday is the end of December, so probably after the end of December, going into January, I might consider dating. To me, no, I might consider I might consider getting to know someone then, because right now I don't really have time. I mean, I don't have to. I don't have time being a friend and being an acquaintance. I'm probably just having like, get to like having a connection. I don't know. Someone has messaged me. I don't this. I don't know who it is, but someone just texted me. But I do feel like it's not very ideal for me to tell someone, look, let's just chat or just get to know each other as friends, and then they turn around and go, but I like you more than that. How did you come across liking me more than that? When just a move. Just gotta sit over there and face the wall, and think about what you said, and then come back to me, because what it looks like is you're not too sure about what you want. Because the most unattractive thing for me is when a man doesn't know what he actually wants in any area of his life. It's confusing. Or maybe 50% of his life he doesn't even know. And so when he approaches you, he acts like he knows. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. By day 7, everything he said that he wanted, he changed everything by day 7. So then you start thinking, are you the reason why? Or is he confused? And it's really because he's confused and I'm not the reason why. Because today you want to be a firefighter. In 7 days you want to be an aircrafter. In the next 1 month you want to be a policeman. In this is funny. But by the next 1 year, I'm sure you would have told me that you probably want to style hair. You want to style hair for women. I'm telling you, some guys don't know anything, even one thing they're actually interested in or they like to do. Even like saying like, like they don't like, going to do specific activities. Like someone said they don't like go-karting, but then they mentioned that they don't mind going on a motorbike or driving a moped, but they don't like go-kart. And I was like, what's the difference between go-kart and riding a moped? I'd be a bit, they're like, oh, because of the amount of wheels, but also because the go-kart is faster than the moped and it's too fast. And I was just like, I'm a bit confused because it's just the same. But then later on I then realized they liked both, but they were trying to say like they liked both, but they really wanted someone to join them on this journey. I said, which journey? They want someone to go on either the go-kart with them or go in the motorbike. And I was just a bit like, do you have mouth? You have a mouth to ask whether or not you can ask someone, your friends or family or someone that you know, or whether they want to go on the go-kart or they want to go on the motorbike with you. Like wherever the situation is, go and ask them and stop beating around the bush with me. With me on the topics. It was so confusing because my head was hurting me. At the end of the day, I just said to them, like, next time when you're actually trying to ask someone something, don't just say it. Like, don't just be going around the topic. It's a question you actually want to ask. I said, feel free and ask me. I'm not gonna crucify you because you've asked me a question. Like, I don't know what is going on with people communication post lockdown, but post lockdown of COVID-19, I have to say COVID. I can't even say the whole word because you get, is it muted or cancelled or nullified? Your video gets taken down if you say the whole thing. So COVID-19, however you want to say it, like, has post COVID-19 lockdown, people have not been communicating very well. I have to do this because if by the end of the day people are not communicating as they should be, do not expect any form of progression in any relationship. That's not a curse. That's just telling you the fact and the truth, and telling you, look, the outcome you're gonna have by no communication in any form of any of your relationships, whether it be family, whether it be work, school, your peers, your doctors, your nurses, your pharmacist, your shopkeeper, whatever communication you don't even have, you want to say that you are ready to have and form any type of relationship. Excuse me. Excuse-moi. Obrigado. You are not ready, because as soon as someone literally comes to greet you and talk to you, it's either social anxiety, or after you've spoken to them, your communication goes from hi to bye bye. So you really need to work on communication. Communication is key. And too, as I do communicate like how I feel about situations to people, and whether or not they're gonna accept it or not, like you have to basically express yourself. Because I remember someone didn't want me to express myself and they were getting upset, and I was just laughing because so this is making me laugh. Again, when I was trying to express myself of the situation. Sorry, this person was making me laugh, but at the same time the person was taking me off because they wanted to hear like they wanted to hear me out. As soon as I literally started expressing and saying what I needed to say, right? Person was getting turned off. All of you are turned on to communicate, like the light switches on, to turn off when it's time for me to talk, for time for me to express myself, and time for me to communicate what exactly is going on. You didn't want to hear it. And that was a turn off for me. And then I went back to texting, and I was like, oh, so this is why some of you people like to text. You don't like phone calls, you don't like video calls, you don't even like voice notes. And even some of your voice notes are like a half a second or half a minute. And in person, you have nothing to talk about. Boring! You're so boring. So what would happen if you now have a family? You just be sitting and looking at each other. You guys would just be eyeballing each other. Everybody's eyeballing each other, trying to read each other's minds. Check me. Do that. Just sit here. I remember one time someone said that like these people are not really talking what's going on, and I was just like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get involved. Maybe they had an argument. Maybe they had a row, and they're in a relationship and they don't even talk at all when the person's around them. And I was like, go ask them, since they're your friend. Stop telling me. Go to them and ask them why. Stop coming to tell me this. It's none of my business. Keep that business over there. Let's talk about my business. So no, let's talk about your business. Like, that's them, not you or me, So that was just like, just go talk to them. But then no, when I went to go speak to them about it, they basically shunned them off and said, it's none of your business. And it's like that attitude, maybe something was going on. But in some situations, some relationships people have, there's no communication. I'm telling you, there's none at all. And it could be because of the background and the things they've gone through or whatever the case is. But I would say people who are actually not ready to have relationships with anybody, they should not, even having a friendship, have a bad experience with a friend, and they basically there's no communication. There's none. There was literally little to no. We're talking about, I don't say like they didn't want to communicate because, okay, they weren't communicating, but then they'll tell other people that we were friends and close. They'll say we're close friends. They said we were brothers and sisters. I've heard brothers and sisters. I've heard close friends. I've heard best friend. And I'm hearing it from other people. And then I come to them and say, yeah, they did say that. And I said, but how does that even equate to anything when you don't communicate to me? When I don't hear from you. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. So, I mean, and even they know that. They say sometimes, I haven't heard from you since last year. We spoke once last year. Or other person said, we spoke twice last year. And I'm like, but I'm hearing from this person, you're telling them we're close friends and best. So when you say we spoke, you know it. You've acknowledged that we only spoke twice that year. Once that year. But the people who've come to me, who apparently now know you or whatever, you've told them. So I don't know. People are just, communication is where I remember I had doing this whole series about communication and speaking on Periscope and on Instagram at one point. This is before the Instagram got removed. Um, but there's one Instagram that I was able to repost it on before that one got removed. So, but it's not really, it's not really like, I don't necessarily feel like it, the topic was very like shallow. The topic was very deep. Like even other people got inspired by the topic and they decided to open their own show. They decided to do a show on, yeah, they started to do their own show and then had asked me to see whether they can try to get them into the gateway to be on a television program or something like that, which I said I don't mind, but I don't know because of the situation then. But then at the same time, it's not really like I wanted not to do it, but at the same time, it was like our relationship isn't that, and this is the kind of work you're telling me to do. You're gonna have to pay me. You may have to pay me to get you on that channel, But there was another person I was able to help, but that channel they had asked for, I had just about had a contact, a call and a message from the person that was on that channel, that works for that channel, sorry. And then I happened to meet this person, and they happened to be the right timing, and also that person was helping me out, so they helped me out for something which is very important. So basically that's why it was easier to exchange and help out, because it assisted me in something that's very important. But I do feel like this topic on friendship. Sorry, this is why I'm like, there's so much that I need to say about this on this episode on friendship. There's so much. I'm telling you, this is relationships. Subcategory friendship for the podcast, but because I'm working on my song, yeah, and I'm also doing other stuff, and also like this podcast topic is a lot. It's a lot. I'm like trying to think. I'm trying to narrow it down. So most times, if things are just like, it's freestyle, like I just basically freestyled, or sometimes it's worked on. But when there's a song, it's basically focused and worked on from scratch. And then some could be freestyle, but no, at the moment it's worked on scratch. But the thing is, my podcasts I didn't script anything. Someone said, is it scripted? No, it's not scripted. But just because I meant to do the friendship one recently, and I was just like, this is a big topic. Where do I start? And then I was, then thinking about the song I'm writing. I'm like, But no, I'm doing the podcast today. I don't know how long I've been on for, but my most recent video is me dancing, and someone had asked me this question, whether or not I used to dance before on YouTube at one point, and how basically there's someone that looks like me that's a dancer on YouTube. And I was laughing because I was like, I have danced on YouTube before. I'm on a couple points, and the videos are still up there. But I was like, let me see who this person is. So they sent me the video of the girl dancing. She's a teenager, by the way. And I was like, we don't look alike. I was like, no, we don't look alike. And we don't look alike. We don't dance to the same music. Well, the music she was dancing to wasn't the music I was dancing to. So it was just like, okay. And we don't even look alike. They say we looked alike. But no, that was so funny. I was just so surprised. That lady is all the way in South Africa. The girl, sorry, the girl. I thought she's a teenager or something. He said that she's about 14. But I was like, oh, wow. I was like, yeah, at 14, I was dancing too. Mine went viral. Like, it went viral. One of those days, I had my Instagram account, and well, that account that got freaking hacked. Was it hacked or taken down? I don't even know what was going on, but it was like someone had tried to log in. I kept getting reset passwords on my phone and email, and then I remember finally logging in and then seeing someone post stuff. I was like, huh? but I'm moving like secondary school time. No, my accounts has always been talking about a little some bored people. They don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know what to do with themselves. Yeah. But gonna have to let you all go. Even my look podcast, the clock alarm is ringing. This is another podcast alarm, a different one. So for a different episode or for a different show. Basically, this is my channel, Choco Viv Speaks. There's no other channel on here that's Choco Viv Speaks. And this is Choco Viv Speaks, also known as Vivian. Yes, Vivian. This is my channel. Yes. And some people here have been asking questions. Literally, I got a question recently on my email asking, are you doing mentoring? Is it for only the United Kingdom or is it for the whole world? And I really don't know how to really understand this, because I physically can't go all the way there to mentor you. So it would have to be virtual, I'm afraid. So it will have to be virtual. And if you're someone that's definitely under 18, you need your parents' confirmation, and I need to send you these forms. I need to send them to you. Like, you need it. I will not be mentoring anyone that's under 18 that hasn't had any consent from their parents, because actually not even an 18. No, this is under 19. Yes, 19 and under. Yeah, because some of you people who are even 16 and under, you may need a form. And some of you guys who are 19 and under, you may need a form too. I'm just saying, because yeah, you just need a form, and I need to send you some things as well so your parents can see it as well. I would not necessarily be like, oh, this is mentoring on like all levels, but it's a specific. If you have a passion for fashion and media, you can contact me if you are under 26, please, I beg you, please, if you are under 26. If you are over 26, you can probably still contact me. If you want to work with me on this, fine, we can work together on this. But if you're under 26 and you need mentoring, just contact me. Just do it. I am ready and prepared to assist you on that journey. Fashion and media. Okay. And you will not ever regret it. You will never regret it. You would be happier. You would have more of a green life. You'd be green. Yes. Green life is what we're looking for. Green. Not just yellow or just orange or blue. It's blue and yellow together makes green. So green it is. But I'll let you guys go now. If you need this email again, I have to give you the email again. So it's Viv's email 00@gmail.com. So VIVS email 00@gmail.com. I will take care. I'll contact you when you contact me. That's how it works, because I won't be able to contact you because I don't have your contact details at the minute. So I'll be able to contact you once you've contacted me, and put in the subject line mentoring inquiry, and then put in the email exactly what it is specifically you're looking for mentoring on, whether it's fashion or it's media, and I'll get back to you. Surely, slowly but surely, but I definitely will. I will definitely, I promise. Okay, take care, everyone. Have a lovely rest of the month of November.